Just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community, and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
I will cut off my hands and legs before I vote for Kamala Harris. Oh, Biden dropped out, now it's Kamala versus Trump. I don't know how to say her damn name, but at the end I'm exposed her whole strategy. Some black women that don't know a damn thing about politics are trying to blame men and shame them for voting for Trump. Good luck with that. I just ordered my Make America Great hat and it's coming in the mail. People are saying Trump's gonna bring back slavery. Shit, I'm not saying he's not. I remember back in 2016, saying the same thing, and then he ran and won and everything got good. Oh, Biden's in office and I was bowling yesterday and I paid $9 for one bottle of water. Those same people who voted for Joe and was happy he was gonna be president are those same people voting for Kamala. I'm about to break down Kamala's whole strategy before she even does it. He's gonna get female celebrity rappers like Megan Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, and Cardi B to endorse her, and get celebrities like Charlemagne as if he's about to influence us. We don't give a damn. Charlemagne trying to keep his wife happy or probably getting a check. Us regular people don't got nothing to do with that. Let me know in the comments who y'all voting for and let me know why.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We gotta talk about black liberals being upset with black men who are refusing to vote for Kamala Harris, okay? Because it's getting to the point now where you have black liberal men coming out and trying to lecture black men who are not voting for Kamala Harris on behalf of liberal black women to...
And you know what? They can come out and lecture black men. They can lecture us all they want. I don't feel any different. I am not voting for no fucking Kamala Harris. Because one of the things she's going to do right off top, if she gets elected, she's going to try to exert her power. And then you know what's going to happen. WW3. That's what's going to happen. On top of that, the woman hasn't laid out any policies at all. Go to her website. All you see is tomfoolery. A bunch of dancing around and just some dumb shit that I don't see anything of substance on her website. Meanwhile, you go to her opponent, Donald Trump website, is laid out in detail what he's going to do to make your life better. So no, get out of here. I ain't voting for that lady.
Get in line and to support Kamala Harris because she is black, okay? And it's getting to the point now where, again, these people are flat out just insulting black men for not supporting Kamala Harris, as if we're supposed to line up and vote for her no matter what, okay? These people are losing their minds, but yet when you hear them talk about why black men should support Kamala Harris, you never hear anything about policy. It's always things like, for example, oh, well, she was in a black sorority or some other very emotional reason for why black men should line up and vote for Kamala Harris.
Just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump. And y'all need to...
That's not what that means, but go ahead.
Block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like, that's just garbage.
Yeah.
It's just garbage.
Can
Everybody
we be
got to
united
find,
on anything?
Yeah. Can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
I always complain.
Black folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you and treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too, but I'm with her because a vote for her. If you sit at home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't encourage other people like you're trying to do right now. you're trying to encourage other people to vote for this Kamala mess. Come on, bro. Anybody that's liberal Democratic, they live in hypocrisy. They live in it.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, don't
And
vote for him. It is what it
They're not
is.
even doing, y'all not even out here doing real research to look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research, you can see what her record is. You can see what she have done. I think you can Google what have Kamala Harris done for the black community or things that black people benefit.
Somebody who has done real research. I don't believe what anyone tells me. I've done real research, cross-check things. Of course, she has had all these positions. She has done terribly as far as black folks go in every single position that she has had. So the mere fact that these Democrats and these shills like Ricky Smiley and D.L. Hughley and all these people, they bring up her record. They only bring up the positions that she has had. They haven't brought up what she has actually done in those positions. And we know we are living in a day and age that publicly you can't speak ill of a black woman, even though she's not black. But I guess for the next few months, she's going to claim to be. And not only that, she hasn't even came out and said she's black. Negroes like this and others calling her that. It's bizarro world to the 10th degree, but let's continue to listen to this paid Democratic shill. Oh yeah, he getting a check because the Democrats launched a $50 million ad blitz. And a part of that ad blitz was money to influencers and celebrities. And yes, Ricky Smiley is a celebrity. So let's continue with this babble.
Benefit from a lot. We need
A
to
whole
stand
lot.
with her. We
Yes.
need to stand with her. She's great. She will
Absolutely.
make a great president. And what a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Message. Be on
Stop
the
it,
right
black
side of
people.
history. Be
Yeah.
on
Why the fuck does it matter what their skin color is? First of all, neither one of them are black. Neither one. And if they were, what have they done for you? Barack Obama was in office for 8 years. He did nothing for black folks. She been in office 3+ coming up on 4 years. She did nothing for black folks. Video. She said, I'm not gonna do nothing for black folks in particular. And was just sassy and salty and everything with it. These two so-called black folks, can you see a pattern here? They're not going to pick a so-called ADOS, American descendant of slaves, or foundational black American. There's no chance that they would even do that because they will buck the system so bad. These two, who are not even black, have already had a chance combined. We'll just go off lately. They've had 12 years, almost 12 years between the two of them, which is more with Kamala, with her Attorney General of the state of California and a district attorney in San Francisco. She had way longer to do something for you black folks, and they haven't done it. Don't vote for someone just because of the color of their skin.
the
Stop it.
right side of history.
Shit is
That's so it's just
irritating.
the Amber Rose and everybody got all these videos and stuff and talking about Kamala Harris talking out of both sides of her. How would you say something so disrespectful? Even if you felt that way, I wouldn't dare make a video or say nothing like that to the vice president of the United States of America that's trying to stand up and that's going to possibly pick 2 United States Supreme Court justices or whatever to try to keep the laws in place that Thurgood Marshall and all of the people that have paid.
How picking Supreme Court justice gonna do anything for you? That's not going to affect your life one way or the other. I don't care what you say, unless you have a case that you feel that you have been wrong and you will progress it all the way to the Supreme Court. Do you know how long that's going to take? How many years that's going to take? Do you know how much money is that going to take? And if you have enough money to take it that far, again, you're a celebrity. You don't live like the rest of us. You think Ricky Smiley, with all the inflation and everything going on, you think Ricky Smiley is concerned when he go to the gas station, if he even goes, should I put 20 on pump 6 or 30 on pump 6? You think Ricky Smiley concerned about that? Quit following these fucking celebrities and these athletes and all these people. They don't live like you. At one point, they did. And I bet when they lived like you, they thought like you. But now they don't live like you. They have no clue of what it is. They pretty much forgot about it. They don't know what it is to live like you. Should I get 2 loaves of bread? Or should I get 1 loaf of bread and peanut butter? What should I do? They don't have those problems.
The way and try to redo and get back into some of this settled law, women's rights to choose, your voting rights, and Brown versus the Board of Education. Do your homework, black
hold
people.
up. Let me just tell you something right here that could be very historic. And Kay pointed this out to me. If Kamala Harris is elected, she would be sworn in.
She could be sworn
on
in
MLK Day
by the first black Supreme
and
Court
possibly
woman
by
justice.
Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Yeah.
Does
Stop
that
it.
not give you chills?
Come on
Stop
now.
it.
Does that not send?
That shit is fucking stupid. Who gives a fuck? What? How does that make your life better? Somebody please fucking tell me she's being a black woman for the next 2 months is being sworn in by another black woman who can't define or refuses to define what a woman is. Oh, that means I'm gonna get a raise at work. Oh, is that what that means? That means when I go to Walmart, the meat is gonna be cheaper. Is that what that means? These two, she's getting sworn in by her. That means gas prices are gonna go down? Is that what that means? These fucking liars. These are some disingenuous, paid, and, well, you know what? Karma is real.
Maria,
Just make your whole body vibrate.
Maria,
Oh my
I can go
gosh.
deep in the neck. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated reading in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated into the damn White House. What's
Come
wrong
on
with
now.
y'all?
Come on, man.
MLK holiday.
But y'all
Baby,
mad because she ain't
y'all.
talking about
Who
reparations.
was a
man.
member? Who was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated?
Come on now.
Come on now.
Can't-
Yeah, so what do we have here? Okay, this is boule brainwashing, right? This is what I call it. Okay, this is a comedian, Ricky Smiley, okay? Loses his mind over black people saying, yeah, I don't want to vote for Kamala Harris just because she's...
This shit that I just heard is way more delusional than the modern day women that say they don't need no man. Oh my goodness. Wow.
she's black. Because he did not articulate any reason for why black people have to vote for Kamala Harris outside of feelings and symbolism. Oh, well, Kamala Harris is going to be sworn in by a black woman who's a Delta. She's an AKA or a Martin
That
Luther
shit
King Day,
sounds
and he was
stupid.
an alpha. What the hell does that got to do with anything that actually affects the lives of normal everyday Americans? Has nothing to do with it at all. Right? And again, these are the people that you're dealing with, guys. Okay, these black liberal men are coming out in droves, okay, in order to shame and to chastise black men who are not supporting Kamala Harris.
They
Now,
can
I want you
bring
guys
it.
to notice, okay, there's the same pattern among these so-called black liberal men, okay? Because like Malcolm X said, okay, a lot of these people are entertainers. They're entertainers, they're celebrities. They're put out there in front of your face by the white liberal establishment to trick and brainwash people into voting for Democrats, okay? They're promoting all types of nonsense, and you gotta ask questions about some of these guys, okay? Because like I've told you guys before, and I'll say it again, and this is something that I'm very serious about. If you are a man and you are liberal, you should take a testosterone test, because I don't think that a liberal man, especially in this election, you cannot be thinking properly if you're lining up and voting for Kamala Harris, or if you are openly supporting Kamala Harris, okay? There's something going on.
Oh, Miss Hillary.
Look at this mess.
Oh, so good to see you, Miss Hillary. I love you, Miss Hillary. Welcome to TV1. Oh, Lord. I dance with Massa. I dance with Massa. I thought you want to start twerking.
Yeah, there's definitely a masculinity crisis in this country, and when you find men who happen to be liberal, and especially if they're voting for Kamala Harris, most likely you're also going to be missing some masculinity, right? I'm just keeping it all the way 100 with you. For the most part, most men that I've seen supporting Kamala Harris do not seem to be the most masculine of men, okay? I mean, we already know that testosterone levels are correlated with political ideology in men. I think that is the issue that we're seeing here with how certain men are voting and how they're thinking about politics, is that testosterone levels have declined in our society for years now, okay? And as they continue to decline, you're seeing the feminization and the emasculation of men. And again, a vast majority of these men, a lot of these men, tend to lean left, okay? And I think that is the issue, which brings me to...
Here's one of the things that I have learned. Of course, men and women, we are meant to be together. Here's what I have learned. Get away from women for a certain period of time, and the light will come on for you. Whatever time, I guess each man, it differs, whether you grew up with a dad or not, your mom raised you, this, that, and the other. Just stay away from women for a certain period of time. I'm telling you, that light is gonna come on. It's gonna come on so bright, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? And then the world is gonna look like a movie. Because that's what it looks like to me right now. I don't even know if this shit is real, but I'm living it and I see it. And I know the internet, for the most part, is an extreme, but it is a small representation of what's going on. And social, don't forget about this word right here, media, is a control mechanism. It is designed to get you to think and act in a certain way. So you go on social media, you see all this stuff, which is not the real world. But what you do is, you weak-minded people, you take what you see on social media and you bring it into the real world. Social media is not the real world. All right? Because if you're on social media, let's do a small little example here, right? If social media was the real world and you're just a regular person, you put all your business out there. You put the fact that you got a shut off notice from your energy company. You put out there that you got to move this around and make this late because you got to pay your car note. You move this around because you working 2 jobs and you got to go to work, and the daycare is asking for their money and they're threatening you. If you don't pay it by this date, well, you're not going to be able to bring your kid here anymore. That's part of the real world. On social media, nah. You don't see those type of things in mass, but you do see vacations. You do see these victim quotes all over the place. You're not a fucking victim. You live in the United States. You have a roof over your head. You're not hungry. Your children are fine. You actually have a job to go to that allow you to take care of your day-to-day expenses for the most part. Media. Social media. Don't forget the word media component in it.
Dude, this next guy who probably is in that same boat, a washed up comedian by the name of Pierre. Now, I've never heard any of this guy stand up, okay? But this guy has been around since 1985, I believe. So again, this guy's definitely washed up, and he's doing what washed up comedians do, which is to shield for the Democrat Party. And he is now panicking, just like a lot of other black celebrities, and chastising, demonizing black men who refuse to vote for Kamala Harris. And he's going to tell us why black men should vote for Kamala Harris. And surprise, surprise, it has absolutely nothing to do with policy.
Man, I got to thinking about black men who just refuse to vote for Kamala. Just refuse. Try to hide it under something else. They can't even verbalize why they refuse, man. But she, she.
Oh, yes, we can. We can verbalize it.
Not. He's proving his bullshit, but it's okay.
Well, I mean, no, people can verbalize why they don't want to vote for Kamala Harris. I mean, I can verbalize. I can tell you right now, her border policies, her open border policies is a direct threat to the jobs of young black men, because these illegal immigrants are competing with these young black men for jobs in the labor market, and black men are directly affected by these illegals taking these jobs. They will be disenfranchised, they will be displaced, which will lead to more black men turning to a life of crime and ending up in jail and incarcerated because they're struggling to get jobs that all the illegal immigrants are taking. Right? Not to mention that these illegal immigrants are being placed in so-called black and brown neighborhoods where they are taking up resources. They are getting preferential treatment at the expense of taxpayer dollars, right? We're taking care of that, okay? Now, again, they're getting services that other black people are not getting. American people aren't getting. Furthermore, when you look at inflation and the cost of living, all of the legislation, for the most part, the economic legislation that has been signed by the Biden administration, starting with the $1.9 trillion stimulus package that Kamala Harris was the deciding vote for, that has contributed massively to the inflation crisis that we have right now. And Kamala Harris and her group of